Adobe Express tutorial, how to use Adobe Express as a beginner. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be telling you about Adobe Express and I'm going to be telling you how you can use it. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So as you can see, I'm logged in into adobe.com, and if you come over here onto adobe.com, over here at the top you'll find it Express, right? You can see all the applications right here. Here you can find Adobe Express right here. Right, these are the web apps. Once you click on it, it's going to open up over here. So here you can see these are the free apps that we can use, the Acrobat and the Adobe Express, right? So I already created an account. You can create an account and sign in with your Google account. It's pretty simple. And once you've done that, you are good to go. It's going to look something like this. It's going to show you all the applications that are available for you. For the free version, you can view all the apps over here and buy all the apps over here. Let's go ahead and click on Adobe Express, open it up, and show you how you can use it. So this is how it looks like when you first open it up. It's going to come over here and ask you what brings you to Adobe Express. Select whichever option you want, work or side hustle. I'm going to select that and click on next. When creating, who do you typically collaborate with? I work by myself, a handful of others. I'm going to select the first one and click on next. And then which best describes your primary job functions. So just add whichever option you want and then click on next. So I'll just select that one and click on next. And then who do you want to make? Select the style over here and you should be good to go. Also, you can even cancel this as well. You can change your selections anytime in the account settings, but it's better to do this now so that you get more options as well. So I'll just actually select the first one, click on next, and choose all that apply. So I'll select posters, logo, flyers, and social media content, and maybe even brochures, but yeah, I think this looks good. And then click on next. So there we go. Which style would you like to continue with? So select up to 2 styles over here. So you've got the grunga. Can I move away? Actually, no, I don't want to view more styles because I see there's other ones as well. Can I? I cannot move my wheel up or down. So this is kind of weird. So let's go with minimalistic and bold. And this one, I can't view other ones, but yes, this is it. So next we'll click on done. And it's going to take us over here into the creation section over here, and we can create anything and quickly over here. So here you go. These are some of the examples or templates that are available for us to use depending upon the answers that we given it. So you can go ahead and select those and continue with that. You can create Instagram posts, flyers, remove background, logos, poster, generate QR codes, and brochures as well. On the left hand side, you've got all of your main options like home, stuff, brands, templates, and schedule and learn. So you are good to go. You can even use generate with AI. So if you were to use this option, click on that. And then you can click on the objects or options you want, like remove objects, insert objects, generate templates, or generate images, or generate text effects. If we select generate images, it's going to take us over here to the image generator, and we just select or type in the words that we would like to describe this image that we're trying to create with. We can even enter in reference photo, like for example, styles and compositions. You can see right here. Then we can type in the content or the content type, and then we can select the styles and then click on generate, and we should be good to go. So let's get started with this one first. All right, so I added the prompt, and let's go ahead and select the style, whether it's photo, graphic, or art. I'm going to select the art, and then you can go with whatever, style you want. You can go with movement, themes, materials, effects, whatever, and then you should be good to go. So this is the prompt right here. Let's see what it looks like without any reference photos, anything. And then I'm going to add some reference photos, and then for the composition as well. So let's see what are the results. And this is how it looks like. You can see it's pretty decent image. And over here, you can adjust it by clicking on the image. You can erase stuff, remove the background, insert object, remove object, add effects and whatnot. But yeah, this is the image over here. And if you click on this aisle, we can remove it, but it looks okay. It's not the greatest. So let me try again. And perhaps this time, if we click on photos, we can select all the photos over here, but this is all our media. And here on the left side, this is going to be your stuff, all the images that you've created, templates, media, and everything. But this is the search section. Let me just close that. I don't really like this. So let me try again. So this time I'm going to add the same. All right. So this time I'm going to try to click on square one and try to do it again, but I'm going to add this images right here, like these images as references. So let's try it. So first things first, what we're going to do is, let me just delete this for a second and click on generate image again. And now paste our prompt, add our reference images and composition as well. And now if we click on generate, see how it looks like now. And this is how it looks like. It looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. The image could be a little bit better. Let me actually try to increase the size. Okay, yeah, no, it is actually pretty bad. The whiskers, I think it mistaken it for one of the spaghettis, but I think it looks pretty decent. For some reason, it get rid of all the other ones as soon as I, try to click on it, but which is weird. I don't know why it does that. So let me try again. All right. So like, for example, over here, it's given me 4 results and I can choose whichever one I want. But as soon as I try to get a little bit bigger, actually, okay, now it's not going away. That's fine. Okay. This one I think is the best one. The whiskers are a little bit weird, but for example, this one is also pretty good. Okay. These are all pretty good, except for this one because the spaghetti is fading away for some reason. But yeah, this one has a whisker cut off. But other than that, these images look pretty good. So this is how you can use the Express with AI. There's other options as well, like for example, starting from scratch or start your content or start from your content. You can upload your image and then edit from there. There's Insta posts. So you can create Instagram posts over here. You've got something like this, animation. You've got videos you can upload over here as a video. You can see how it looks like. On the left hand side, these are your templates. You can just simply go ahead and import any of them and go ahead and start editing up and using it however you like it. You can create Instagram stories. You've got a bunch of different options like announcements, for you pages, podcasts, whatever. You can generate QR codes, presentations, and everything over here. It's actually pretty simple. There's also a video option as well. So for example, you can resize the video, trim a video, crop a video, convert it to GIF, animate characters. So if you click on over here, you can select the characters you want. This one is Gwyneth, there's Zeno, Magnuson, Nico, Phoenix. We've got Quinn, Lilac, Jean, and Fergus. Bunch of different characters actually. Opal, Robot, Chen, Baby Naomi, Dara. This one is actually pretty cool. If you want, you can record it. So over here, you can record your videos. Microphone is in use. And if you click on done, I don't know what I just recorded. I don't even know. But let's see how it looks like. And over here, I think it's done. So yeah, basically it just does this little gestures and moves the mouth as soon as you use your voice. And I think that's pretty cool. You can use those in a ton of situations like example videos or anything in general. And I think they look pretty cool. So yeah, this is how you can use Adobe Express. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.